What is going on, everybody? Today we're going to be watching inside the world's first roundabout that is underground, underwater. So, should be interesting. The thumbnail's pretty sick. I thought it got me to click, so we're just going to watch this video together. We're going to see what this is about. I honestly want to go here from the thumbnail, just looking at the thumbnail. I would love to drive under this. I think it would be super sick. So, we're going to get right into this video. We're going to watch this video. I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to leave a like. Let's get into the video. Come on, baby. Please don't be too far.
Welcome to the Faroe Islands!
Except I'm not in the Faroe Islands. The B1M team and I have only made it as far as a hotel here in Copenhagen.
Ooh.
Yesterday, having got up very early to fly from London to Copenhagen and worked a day in the airport and then expecting to go from Copenhagen to the Faroe Islands, everything got cancelled because of the weather, and it doesn't look like anything's going to the Faroe Islands anytime soon. Now, I promise you, this little travel nightmare is actually relevant to the underwater tunnels on the Faroe Islands that we're going to tell you about.
Now, when you think of the world's most impressive tunnels, the Faroe Islands might not be what immediately jumps to mind. But to connect 18 rugged bits of land formed from volcanic rock, they've had to get pretty good at tunnelling. Now they're working on their biggest project yet. This so-called
no way!
roundabout is a work of art in its own right. It's a critical piece of infrastructure that's cut travel time between two of the most populous islands from more than an hour to just 15 minutes. Welcome to one of the world's most impressive and remote construction projects.
Imagine living there. Just random middle island. Faroe Islands. I don't even know where that is.
Life here in the Faroes moves slowly. But the weather moves quickly. Some people say you can experience all 4 seasons in a single day.
That's wild.
That can make getting around a little difficult, or even impossible.
Look, that's like a little town. That's sick.
There.
The Faroes are known as the land of maybe. Now you know why.
The Faroe Islands sit between Norway and Iceland in the North Sea. They're a self-governing nation that's technically part of Denmark. In
Oh,
all,
hell
its
yeah.
population of just over 50,000 people and some 70,000 sheep is spread out across 17 habitable islands. Up until relatively recently, the only way to travel between them was to take a boat, but the water out here can sometimes be a little bit rough.
I can imagine.
Rolling waves aside, the journey itself can take up to half a day depending on when you catch the ferry or if it's even running. In the 1970s, a bridge was built connecting the two most populous islands, turning that half-day journey into just a few minutes. But it was back in the 1960s that the Faroe Islands began its tunnelling boom. With a little help along the way from the Norwegians, the Faroese got really good at digging tunnels. In the last 60 years, they've built 20 through narrow fjords, steep mountains, hills, and the ocean. Today, there are over 50 kilometres of road tunnels for just 53,000 people. That's more than 1 metre of tunnelling for every person who lives here. Now, the Faroes is expanding its tunnelling system even further, with 2 undersea tunnels. It's the biggest investment it's ever made, with a combined price tag of nearly $700 million.
Jeez.
It's just sort of surreal how it changes the geography, and places that have always, and in our minds, been separated by at least 50 minutes, all of a sudden are separated by 10 minutes or less. It's strange and wonderful.
The Eysturoy Tunnel opened in 2020 and runs for 11 kilometres to connect the islands of Streymoy, where the capital is located, and Eysturoy. The second Sandoy Tunnel is set to open in 2023, connecting the sparsely populated villages of Sandoy with the wider infrastructure network in Streymoy.
The Eysturoy Tunnel will shorten
That's
the
wild.
distance for a big part of the population how to commute to the capital, Tórshavn, where all the public services are, hospital and everything else. A lot of the export from the Faroe Islands are going to and from Tórshavn, so investments like these are very important for the Faroe Islands, for how you can arrange and have an efficient society.
Taita is leading the construction of the latest undersea tunnels, which are part of a slow transition in how people get around here. Rather than driving cars onto ferries, now they can simply drive under the water. The Estuary Tunnel connects more villages
W
with the
idea.
mainland and the island's main infrastructure. Travel times to the capital are reduced from more than an hour to mere minutes, and adding in some epic construction makes an already stunning drive even more
Dude, that looks
breathtaking.
insane.
The tunnel itself is the second longest in the world that you can drive through, and they've spared no detail. On the 8-minute journey beneath the sea, you can listen to a radio station specially programmed to enhance your experience. And of course, there's that roundabout.
Bro.
72 meters below the surface, you'll find this giant pillar of colourful rock that apparently looks like a jellyfish. The deepest part of the tunnel sits 187 meters below the water's surface. The team used a drill and blast method to excavate the area. Essentially, a hole is drilled into the rock below the water, the explosives are dropped into the hole, and then the rubble is cleared out.
When we are drilling
That's
the
sick.
project, there are around 140 people or something like that connected to the project. But not everybody are working at the same time. The project is running 24 hours, which means that there are 8 drilling teams, 1 in each side, and then 2 are sleeping and 4 are off.
To make sure no water gets into the tunnel, the rock is sprayed with concrete to create a solid lining. There's also a system of gates, pumps and pipes that lead any rain or surface water away from the cars before then pumping it back out into the nearby fjord.
That's insane.
In all, construction of the 10.5
That's wild.
kilometre tunnel took 4 years to complete. That's nothing compared to some projects in cities like New York and London, which can take far longer. Of course, there are far less people living above a tunnelling site in the Faroes, but there are some lessons to be learned here in how to build tunnels quickly and efficiently.
We are a small country, a small society, where decisions can be taken quite quickly. That's one reason why we can do projects like this. And also that we have good experience doing tunnels. We are building tunnel based on Norwegian standards, Norwegian technology.
The Estuary Tunnel is expected to carry thousands of vehicles every day, and it'll cost a pretty penny at around $25 or $10 with an annual pass. But that toll revenue is going to be used to cover the cost of construction, maintenance, and future tunnel projects.
Fair
The
enough.
second tunnel, on the other hand, is expected to carry just 310 vehicles a day across 22 kilometres, making it the longest car traffic subsea tunnel in the world. And
That's
it comes
wild.
with a price tag of nearly $500 million. It's a huge investment
That's
per
insane.
capita, substantially more than other European tunnelling projects. But this isn't a densely populated nation, and it's going to make a huge difference for the people it does benefit. Right now, you have to take a ferry to get from Sandoy to the mainland. The new underwater tunnel will make a 64-minute commute just 16 minutes by car.
That's insane,
The
dude.
people in Sandoy, which has seen
Is this the motherfucker behind all this? This dude's smart as fuck.
population decline.
I need him to come here. I got a project for
It
him.
means that the
I got a project for you, brother.
cares about them or listens to their wishes. It's a part of the whole seeing the country as one small unit and connecting it as one small unit.
It's a big honor to work on a project like this, and it's also a very big responsibility because it is an investment of around 7,500 euros per inhabitant in the Faroe Islands. So if you compare it to any one other country, it's an unbelievable big project.
Oh, damn.
It's worth noting that I'm not the first good-looking British man not to make it. The islands feature in the James Bond movie No Time to Die, but Daniel Craig was never on the actual islands due to a logistical challenge.
What? That's pretty sick, dude.
For a quiet nation of just 50,000, the Faroe Islands is investing a lot of time, money and skills into its infrastructure, and it's paying off. These new tunnels can literally make the difference between getting to work, seeing family, or even reaching a hospital, or being stuck on the other side of stormy waters. With a further 2 tunnels now in the works and another 14 on the drawing board, the Faroes tunnelling boom isn't slowing down anytime soon. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, guys. I haven't enjoyed
I
making
did.
it, so if you could give it some views, share it to your friends, and at least subscribe to the B1M, I'd really appreciate it. Hopefully one day soon we will bring you a video on the ground from the Faroe Islands.
That was a great video. Shout out to that guy. Such a genuine genuine guy. Shout out to him. Thanks for the great video, man. All jokes aside, it was a really good video though. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I thought that was pretty sick. That roundabout is so sick. Let me go back to that. Let me show you guys that again. Look at that. That's so sick. Like, that's insane, bro. That's so wild. I wonder, like, where they even start. Like how, I don't even know. I don't even know where I would start. Whatever, I'll leave that up to the smart people. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe. Let me know if you would take a trip down and through one of these tunnels. Because I know some people so scared to go under tunnels. Even in the city, some people are super scared, like, oh my god, the buildings will collapse. Like, and if they do and they like clip your car and you get a scratch, you got like $1 million minimum in the bag. Sue the fuck out of anyone and everyone. I'll see you guys in the next video though. Have a great rest of your day. Peace out, everyone.